Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a collective read for the week. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Hollywood by Jay-Z is the song that I'm hearing. Hollywood. So it seems like there are conversations that will take place this week to help someone kind of heal, close out a chapter of life, especially from these false accusations or these false assumptions. Jasmine is what I'm hearing. There are just assumptions that have been made about something or somebody, and these assumptions or false accusations have shifted the energy here to where somebody seems very angry, like raging, and apologies need to take place. Lawrence, like Tisha, anything like that. There are false accusations that are playing a really big role here. And it seems like people have been doing things behind the scenes to try to have these conversations without including the topic of discussion. So now the topic of discussion may come across as if they aren't credible, or aggressive or angry or volatile or mean or rude or disrespectful. But in reality, none of this is true. None of this is true. It's coming across to me as if somebody was in a place to where they were having backdoor conversations about somebody because they were being fake, like super two-faced for fun. Like, this is just how they get down. They're just fake like that. And now they're trying to gaslight people into believing that they're somebody's number one fan, number one supporter, or that they're solid. And they're not at all. So somebody feels some type of way here, whether it's you or another person, feels some type of way. Because it's like, nah, that ain't you. That ain't how you, you know what I mean? That ain't how you really get down. Like, because they're pretending to be nice, pretending to be cool, pretending to be loving, pretending to be caring, pretending. They're pretending. Brittany. They're pretending. But they're very messy. And we're having some major backdoor conversations about people, places, or things that have shifted this reality. And that's why I tell y'all it's witchcraft. Lies and deception is it's a form of witchcraft because they have the ability to alter people's free will and alter people's perception and alter people's realities. You get what I'm saying? Wills, anything like that. So their lies and shady behaviors and backdoor conversations have altered others' realities. You get what I'm trying to say? Literally. And now they're in this place trying to be low key, trying to go unseen, unnoticed, unheard, because they don't want to be accused for being the problem in this situation. But they are. Tonisha. They are the problem. Virgo energy is so strong here. Somebody seems like they have a really good heart. They look like they have found peace, found the light. And all this shade and judgment that they're surrounded by is just exhausting. So at this point, they seem like they're ready to empty the clip. Okay. They about to air this out. Okay. And I mean like verbally, like they about to air everything out, air everybody out. Okay. And they don't like that. So all of this gossiping, all of this spying, all of this stalking, all of this nosiness, all of it that has taken place is because these people or this person is connected to a very vindictive individual who wants attention. And they don't care if they have to get attention from being messy. They don't care if they have to get attention from lying on people, throwing people under the bus. They don't care how they get this attention or this favoritism, these likes, this validation. They don't care how they get it. Tanisha. So now they're in a place where they're getting the attention that they were looking for, but people seem to be uncomfortable because it's coming across as if they're crazy, trying to make somebody else look as crazy as possible. Like, you want them to look as crazy as possible, but when have they tried to fight you? When have they argued with you? When have they started problems with you? Or when have you had any beef with these people or this person? Like, what is your problem? What is the root of the issue? Oh, I'm a stalker And they know that I'm a stalker and I was triangulating them with me, my family members and friends, and they distance themselves or set up the right boundaries with me, and me, my family and friends just didn't accept the truth about that because we're so fucking fake and two-faced and used to acting like this and used to people still being our friends after we act like this. Period. That's all this is. They're fake, they're two-faced, they're funny acting, they're disloyal, and they still expect people to be their friends, y'all. But for some reason, you set up the right boundaries with these people or with this person. But after setting up the boundaries with these people or with this person, they started trying to humiliate you because didn't want to admit that they were spying on you and stalking you. Mitchell, Michelle, Misha, Meech, anything like that. So it's like, you mean to tell me y'all sitting around cackling, having conversations about people, places, and things that you're stalking and spying on? Yes, they are. Britney's, anything like that. Yes, they are. And they're going to look foolish. They look foolish because somebody is airing everybody out, airing everything and everybody out in this situation because they're done with it. Ty is what I'm hearing. Like, this is an obsession. And it's like y'all sitting and talking crazy about somebody that you're spying on. You sitting and talking crazy about somebody like you got beef with them, smoke with them, but you're really obsessed with them. And that's sick. Like, it's sick. Thank you so much.